Hey guys, today we're going to learn how to solve the 3x3 blindfolded. And it's easier than some people might think because there are 20 pieces in a 3x3 Rubik's Cube, and that means that you only have to memorize about 20 pieces of information. So let's get right into it. So here's a board with 6 pieces on it, and each piece, like this number 2, has its home. Like this place is number 2, so this piece belongs right here. And the same with all the other ones, except this ace card goes in the buffer. This position is called the buffer. Now this is currently solved, but now the rules are, once we scramble this, the rules are we can not just grab all the cards and put them in their right spots. What we can do is only like swap 2 cards like this, but those 2 swaps have to involve the buffer. So we can only do swaps like this, not like the one I did like this, because that doesn't involve the buffer place. So let's get this thing scrambled up. So here is the board scrambled up, and here what we can do is look at this card, the buffer position, and see what this piece is. And it's obviously a 3. So where the 3 position goes, it's right here. So what we're going to do is swap the buffer with the 3 so that the 3 is solved like this. And then now we keep going with this one. So this is the 2. We're going to swap it with the number 2, home place, and then the number 5, like that. We're going to do the number 4 and the number 6. And there it's solved. But we could also get new cycles, and I'll show you real quick what I mean. So now we have another scramble, and here we're just going to solve it. So this is the number 2, we're going to swap it. Then we have the number 5, we're going to swap with number 5. But here we have the ace solved, and we still have these 2 pieces left. These 2 need to swap. So because the ace is solved, what we want to do is just pick any of these 2 because they're unsolved. So pick any unsolved piece. So I can just pick this one. Go here. And then just keep going. 3. And where this one belongs is 6. And that solved it. Now here we have another scramble, and here before we even start, we can see that our ace is solved. So what we can do is just make a new cycle. So I can just pick any unsolved piece. There currently every single piece is unsolved except for the buffer. We have to ignore this one. So every single piece is unsolved, so we can just pick any. So I can just pick the number 6 like this, and keep going. 6, and number 3. Then sort with the number 3, and then the number 2, like that. And now our ace card is solved again. So here we still have 2 cards that have to swap, so we can pick any of these 2. I can just pick this one, and just keep going. So then this one belongs to 5, like that, and this one belongs to 4, and it's solved. How blindfolded works is that when we're timing our times when blindfolded solving, what we're going to do is start the time, keep looking at the cube until you think it's enough time, and then without doing anything with the timer, just start executing the Rubik's Cube and just solve it. And once you think you solved it, then you stop the timer and see if it's solved. And that's inspection time plus execution time. So here, because we cannot move the cube in inspection time, and we can only solve it blindfolded, so we're going to plan it out and then execute it. So let's plan it out. So this card is the number 3, so we're going to go to 3 spot, and that's right here. And this one's the ace. So this one's gonna go to here, so number 3, that's our solution, number 3. And then this is the ace, so we start a new cycle. So we're going to go to 5, so 3, and then go to this 2 home, so 3, 2, and then this 5 belongs to here, so it's 5, 3, 2, 5, and then we can go to this one, which goes to here, that's 4, 3, 2, 5, 4. This one belongs to here again, and that's 2, 3, 2, 5, 4, 2. That's our solution so far. 3, 2, 5, 4, 2. And then we still have this one, but this one's solved, so nothing to do. So now let's execute it. So 3, 2, 5, 4, 2. 3, 2, 5, 4, and 2. And that solves it. So now I'm going to make an example, and this one's going to be a little bit more faster. So let's see if we can make it. So this belongs to 6, so 6. This one's 8, so new cycle. 2, 6, 2. Then this one goes to, this one belongs to here, that's 3. So 6, 2, 3. This one belongs to 2 again, so 6, 2, 3, 2. Then the same with these two need to swap, so I can just pick this one. 5, then this one belongs to here. 4, and this one belongs to here. 5. So 6, 2, 3, 2, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, yeah. And now let's execute it. So 6, 2, 3, 2, 5, 4, and 5. And there we go, that's solved. So now with the cube, here's our buffer location, and we're going to be using T-perms to swap pieces to here. So the T-perm goes over here like that, and after learning it, you also have to learn the Y-perm, but without the starting F's and ending F. So here's the algorithm for that as well. And after learning these, you can now start solving blindfolded. But how do you do this is, first let's see what a T-perm does. And ignore the corners being swapped, just look at the edges, and this one's been swapped with this one right here. So what we want to do is, for example, if we want to swap to here, what we're going to do is put it all the way to here, but without touching these 3 pieces. It can move this piece, but without touching these 3 pieces. So you can do something like this, wide D2L T-perm, and then we can do L prime D2 back to undo those moves. So before, if you saw what the buffer location had, it had white, white, orange, and white orange is right here, so we swapped it. Now another example I can do is like right with this one, where you could do this, but D moves, white D moves are very, very bad, so you want to avoid these as much as possible. So what we can do is move this place into here, because this one can move up to here like this, but this corner gets moved, and we don't want to move these 3 pieces, these corners or this edge. We cannot move these 3. So what we can do is put this spot to here. Now the 3 corners are right there. Put this up here, put it all back. Now this and these 3 are all preserved. We can do the T-perm, and then we can undo those 3 moves. And if you saw what the buffer had, you can see that it had green, red, and we swapped it, green, red. And I'm just going to show one more. If you get this or this, if you get these 2 pieces, so this sticker, this sticker, this sticker, or this sticker, then what we can do is do a J-perm. And to swap to here, it goes like this. Like that, not swapped. But then to here, it goes like this. Like that. And then to swap to here, it goes like this. to swap to here. And then if you get this one, this one, this one, or this one, then you can just put it into here and do the alg. And you can also do, like, if you get this sticker, you can do this and do the algorithm. And if you get this one, then you can do here and then the algorithm. But that cancels, so you're going to do this and then get on with the alg. And then do our white owl again. So you start with white owl and end with white owl. So I'm going to do it again for some of you. So white owl, algorithm, and white owl, like that. And then we can also do this one, goes like this, T-perm, swap. We can also go to here. This one, because it's in the back, we don't want to do this because B moves are worse than white D moves. So we can just do this instead. T-perm and undo. So what I mean by undo is that reverse the moves. So if I do RU or prime, then these two pieces were here, and now they're here. So what you want to do is return them to here, just like you did, but reversing the moves that you did. Like that. And that's what undo means for some of you guys. So what we all have to learn is also that every sticker has a letter for it. So I'm going to be using this best lettering scheme, and it goes like this. So A, B, C, D, then to side E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. So what we firstly do is look at the buffer, and this one belongs, this is green, red, and the green, red sensors right here, green, red sensors goes right here, but which sticker? It's green. This is our buffer sticker. This is our buffer piece, but this is our buffer sticker. So this is green, so we're going to go to here. So we're going to setup move. We can put this to here by moving these three over here, and then put this up here. And you can do the lefty T-perm, but I prefer doing U2 again, just doing the right-handed T-perm. T-perm, and then undo those three moves. And you can see it's solved. But now, next, we have this one. It's blue-red, goes right here. And it's blue, so it's going to go back here. So we can do the same thing, but with R prime. So U2, instead of R, we're going to do R prime to bring this sticker up here. Because we can move this one to here, and then move this one to here to swap it, and put it back here to do the right-handed J-perm. Then undo, and we move on. So now this one goes to here, easy setup move, just like that, and undo, and just like that. That solves it. But how all this works? It's like if you get, we did this, which is IJ, then we did QRST, so it's JT. So here what we can do is we have to memorize JT, but we don't have to memorize JT. What we can do is memorize a word that involves J and T. So I would use a Spanish word, which means together, but has J and T, which is juntar or junto. So that involves J and T, and that's what you have to memorize, and then you can move on. So then we also did to here, that's IJKL, and you can just memorize L. We can also do LI, lithium. We can also do CA, that's cat, and we can also do TA, that's another Spanish word, tarta, which means cake. We can also do X and D. What we can do here is X, I don't memorize X. What I memorize is that SH. So SH is, for me, X. So SH and D. I have a friend named Shad, and that has SH and D. So yeah, that's how it all works. So if we wanted to memorize, for example, H and what else? D, HD, I could memorize hydrogen. Then we could do this, hydrogen, so H, and then D for hydrogen, and it's already set up, so you can just do it here, like that, and you can see that it's swapped. So the buffer piece is white red, and H has white red, and then this is blue orange, and D has blue orange, yeah, and yeah, this one just goes here, and then we're going to undo. So the reverse of hydrogen, so D. We can also do this, and then D. I really do not recommend doing this because it has like 2 regrips or something, and it's really awkward. So you just do this. Only has like around 1 regrip, and then undo, and it's done.